Hello, everyone. I'm here, Brett Breeding. Brett, how's it going today?
Good. Just got here. So we're off to a slow start, but I'm sure it'll be another good day.
Awesome. So the con's been treating you well?
Yeah, it's been a great con. A lot of great fans, and it's constantly busy, and it's a nice show. Yeah, I've been having a good time.
Awesome. Now, just recently, they released a Blu Ray of The Death of Superman, a project that you and a bunch of other really talented people were a part of. Looking back, what was it like working on that, and now how does it feel to see that, on Blu Ray animated?
Well, I haven't seen it yet. It seems a lot of people got it before I did. I actually bought it. I was in Ecuador last weekend and got the question from I can't tell you how many people. And I was really surprised to hear that people had already seen it. I haven't seen it yet. Mike Carlin, who was the editor on the original Death of Superman series of books, is an editor overseeing animation at DC. So he has some involvement in the way these things are put together. And he assures me that they did a great job of adapting the story. It tells me I should look forward to it, and it's really well done. My only opinion so far is the animation that I've seen. I'm disappointed to see that they used the new 52 characters. I think those are very weak designs, and especially now that they're gone, they're not even being used now. Superman's back in essentially his original costume. It would have been nice to have seen the characters look like they did in the era of the story. But we'll see. I may change my mind when I see it, and it may be a strong enough adaptation that I don't care after I've seen it. But I'm looking forward to watching it.
Now, what do you think it is about this story that it's been keeping it relevant? A lot of comic book stories kind of, almost get forgotten about. This one, what do you think it is about it that's kept fans interested in it and loving it?
Well, I think one of the things, Superman's died, half a dozen times since, the 1950s. And those were like dream sequences or, whatever. They weren't like real. And we've seen so many other characters die, and we're jaded. They always come back. And at the time that we killed him, we didn't know how or if we were bringing him back. We didn't know where we were going, the way the story developed initially. That kind of evolved. But the thing is that the real powerful part of the story is us dealing with the consequences of there not being a Superman. If Superman were to go away, how does that impact the DC universe and the people mourning and the sense of loss? And I think that's where the real story is. It's not the fight. It's not that, he kills himself or sacrifices himself in the battle with Doomsday. It's the aftermath. And that's, I think, what separates it from every time we've seen Dr. Doom die or, Reed Richards die or even Captain America die. Those stories are all the shock value, it seems, of the character's gone and, oh, is he really? Oh, we love that character. And it's really inconsequential because they don't deal with any real consequences of that happening. And that was the crux, the main thrust of our story. I've been told that as good as the first adaptation is, the Death that just came out, that I guess it's Funeral for a Friend, Reign of the Superman is coming in January, and that's even better. So, and that's the part of the story that dealt with the aftermath. So I'm really looking forward to that.
And right now, are you working on any projects, or are you kind of just doing the con circuit, or what's been going on?
No, I don't do that many conventions. It seems like half of them are abroad in different countries. As I said, I was in Ecuador last weekend. But, I do as many as I'm invited to, generally, if they're more than a one-day show. But I keep busy working for Warner Brothers Consumer Products and DC, doing licensing, style guides, and merchandising art. I've been doing that since 2005, almost nonstop. And that's pretty much all I'm doing in comics right now. But I'm still working on Superman and all the DC characters, so It's a lot of fun.
Brett, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the
You're
show.
welcome. Thanks.
You're welcome.